We're here to celebrate 10 years of an amazing team, Stepon.
Great to be here today, 10 years in to individual placement and support.
We should be really proud of this team. And that for me is because first and foremost, the focus is on the service user and helping them not just to get into employment, but actually doing what they enjoy and supporting them into maintaining that.
Effectively, this is giving people their lives back. This is giving people a real purpose, a real meaning. And what I'm really proud of is a number of workers within this service come from a service user background, so they're intimate with what works well, what doesn't work well.
My name's Adam Corns. I'm an employment specialist working with Stepon.
Hi, my name's Nikki and I'm a peer support worker with Stepon.
I'm Amy. I work as a peer support worker for Stepon.
So briefly, I was a police officer for 19 years. I was involved in a serious incident in 2016. That resulted in me becoming quite unwell mentally.
I suffered with mental health issues nearly all of my life. I had a traumatic childhood. To cope with that, I started drinking at the age of 12.
I was no stranger to mental health services from at least the age of 11 or 12.
And I ended up being medically retired from the police in 2019 after quite a long period of sickness.
Was signed off work by a doctor, and I found that devastating, that I wasn't able to work.
In between my illnesses, I'd always try and work. I worked in hospitality for a long time.
I became quite unwell again in 2021 and I ended up being admitted to St George's Hospital in Stafford.
I honestly thought that I would never get another job, I would never work again, I'd never be capable.
But that's when I first found out about Stepon. I was actually seen by, I think it was a couple of social workers in the unit, and they explained what Stepon was all about and whether I wanted to be referred to him.
I was assigned an employment specialist, Chris, and basically the time we spent together, he spent putting me back together, building my self-esteem, making me feel like I was worth it.
I thought, well, there's actually someone out there who can help me get back into work and help me with these sort of fears I've got about explaining these long periods of sickness and things like that.
I'd always been interested in psychology and mental health in particular, and I thought, well, this is what I've got to do now. I've got to try and help other people.
It was Chris that spotted the peer role and pointed it out to me. Again, I didn't believe that I would be able to do that. He convinced me I could, so I applied, had an interview, and unbelievably to me, I actually got the job.
Finally saw the role that I'd been waiting for, applied, and then it turns out a lot of people in the team I've met before.
I felt like I was ready to get back into work. A job came available with Stepon as a peer support worker, which is a lived experience role. So we can share our experiences when appropriate with new clients and give them sort of that beacon of hope and say, look, I've been there where you potentially are at the minute, and there's always that light at the end of the tunnel.
Can't believe how lucky I am that I get to get up and look forward to going to work, and that I get to help people, and that I get to do it with a supportive team, and watching people recover slowly in front of your eyes is an unbelievable thing, and without Stepon, it wouldn't happen.
Without Stepon, I'm not sure what I'd be doing now. Working for them has given me that same sort of job satisfaction I had when I was in the police. I'm helping people, I've got a problem to solve, which is to help people get back into work.
You know, I think some of the stats is about 60% of people that have been through the peer support pathway will come back to be with an employment advisor, and that includes people that have decided to just stay with the peer, leave the service for a while and come back. So it's over 60% as it stands, and that includes people like me. So
What we've got here is partnership, people who really understand services, and individuals who are making a real difference to the lives of our service users and their families, and that's worth celebrating.